So yeah, when is Volkanovski gonna get his 5 stars? Because I don't know how you can put on a performance like that and not get 5 stars. And I forgot to skip the thing. It's all good. Volkanovski, his performance is nothing other than dominant, and he has 2 wins over Max Holloway, win over Jose Aldo. I believe what this is 3 title defenses now. He's pretty much going to be the guy that's going to overtake Aldo on that list. It's about 4 defenses short, but he does have the head-to-head win. But the man can do it all. And hold up, speaking of doing it all, this guy's doing all the shit. We're on quick fight right now because I'm waiting for the right time to go up. But this guy's giving me a good fight. It also gives me a little bit of time to discuss my thoughts on the fight. Now, one thing hold on. Oh, Lord, don't start lagging. This is why I dislike a quick fight. Hold on. Employ a little bit of some Volkanovski. What the fuck? Why did that shit fade out? Alright, let's relax. Let's relax. So Volkanovski, he has layers upon layers upon his system of striking. His entries, he has more than one way to disguise his entries, and a lot of his attacks are very similar. You know how they come out. Block counter and slip counter. Yeah, let's go. Gain up the reaction. Gain the lunge that I want. Alright, brother, you give me a good fight. That's exactly what I want to see. This is only 104 MS. I don't know why it's lag sleeping too much. It's probably on Wi-Fi. Nope. I've done worse though. Volkanovski, similar to if you guys watch Prime GSP, right? GSP, the way he would jab was very similar to how he would close his distance for his takedown and how he had level change. So he had his opponents guessing because there was virtually almost no telegraph to which action he was going to do, and that's a lot of what Volkanovski. He denied it. Nice, impressive. That's a lot of what Volkanovski does, and it's his timing. It's his timing that allows him to do so well. Of course, he has the cardio. Of course, he has the skill set, but also his timing. And what comes behind all that, it's what allows him to be the dominant force that he is now. What, he's won like 20 straight fights or something like that? Well, 10 straight fights or something. His 1 losses at welterweight. Back when he was fighting, what? He started fighting when he was 23, 24? Professionally? Crazy. And if there's any fighter I would definitely tell people to watch it, if you're looking to become an MMA champion, it would definitely be Alexander Volkanovski. But I just wonder, like, how is it that they have Max Holloway as a 5-star fighter and not Alexander Volkanovski? I just can't understand that. I don't know why the man gets disrespect for being such an animal. And if that performance, not only is he damn, I whiffed it. It's so bad. Oh Lord, it's fucking lag. Let's see if we go for the other takedown. He denies that one. Okay. He's denied both turning takedowns off of that kick catch. Not bad. Not bad. I wish this fight wasn't skipping around so much. He's 100% on Wi-Fi. So screwing with my timing just a bit, but I'm still getting off what I would like to get off. I gotta be really careful. That's my little preset counter there. And I'm noticing that he's leading a lot with that lead hook, so I'm going to keep utilizing that lead hook block counter. A lot of players have become really reliant on that lead hook as a lead because, you know, it works on the block really well, and if you just keep delaying the tempo, it can do a lot of good damage and keep your opponent guessing if you force him to keep moving their head and then you punch them when they return back to center line. See, like right now, he's doing that right now. Now in there, I cannot block counter because we're in the same stance. He would have to throw a rear hook, so we're going to take out of Volkanovski's playbook. I'm not going to engage with him in his game. I fucking with the shit of that. I'm going to try head kick. I'm trying to engage on my terms, and I'm not going to fight these crazy exchanges that he wants me to get into, especially with Max. Max has the speed. The power, I know a lot of people think that Max has no power, but he does have power. He doesn't throw 100% power into his punches. But, another head kick. It's that freaking delay. But it's like a death by, Jesus, this lag. Death by a million cuts. And then when he chooses to sit down on his punches and plants his feet and goes, he will drop you. He dropped Volkanovski. He dropped Aldo. He even dropped Conor with a head kick that wasn't registered for some reason. Nope. I wonder if he's going to make the adjustment and start throwing hooks. I got another little counter adjustment when people start to see that I'm slipping my head. Oh, there it is. He's throwing a hook. This Max is better than I thought. Okay. He's throwing body hooks to try to stop me from lunging. There it is. And now because I'm southpaw, I can't block counter. And now he's having the fun time of his life throwing all those lead hooks. Key thing is not to overreact. Nice uppercut. He hasn't really, I don't think he yeah, and the thing is, he's not really aware of that block counter. He's just doing it wherever stance he's at. So I'm going to try and win these open stance exchanges. And with the open stance exchanges, a lot about the rear hand. Especially if you can land a cross, blasting through a combination. Like he's going. Lag spike. Couldn't slip that. He's playing a nice little smart game of footsies. Engage on my terms. And he's doing a really good job of intercepting himself. Too short. Right there. Felt that wobble. The more I can dull his senses and his reactions, the better it's going to be for me. That's something that Volkanovski does really well. When you have virtually no telegraph for what you like to do, a kick, yes. It allows you to freeze your opponent. And Volkanovski talks about that though. Jesus. Dude, relax, bro. Ain't no lag spike gonna help you. Oh, my lord. So relaxed to the body. Oh, wow. He had to have whipped hard. Like, that must have had his short-term stamina down this shit. Alright, got him out of there. But what I was going to say, I'm going to let this play out so I can explain what I'm talking about. He spoke about how the Aldo fight was a very hard fight for him because Aldo has a very good hair trigger responses. And what I liked about, you see, Max has attributes that comes down to his chin, his conditioning that he can bank on when he can take shots, right? But Volkanovski has that IQ to not put himself in those positions where he needs to take those shots just to outlast somebody. And he spoke about that on Luke Thomas's podcast. I believe I'll find it. I might just link that to the info portion of the showcase. But we're going to go over the ranked championships. Now, that was a really good quick fight. This dude, not bad, not bad. Get a land cable though, but not bad. Of course, a Max Holloway player is what we're going to get here. Max is, I've spoken about this in UFC 3, right? There's people that you can use that will help you incrementally employ whatever playstyle you want. I could play pretty well with a lot of fighters, regardless of whether they're 4 or 5 star, whatever star fighter. But like certain people, like say their footwork isn't that great for them, cool. Use Conor McGregor and it'll help you back out of things a lot easier. Max will allow you to stay in exchanges longer than you deserve to be because of his health stats. Nice, playing slip counter. And was that a sidestep that I saw into a knee? That's Miles would say egregious. It's moving a bit weird. There we go. Slow him down a bit. Should push him into the cage. Oh, the circling knees. Now the circling knees. Oh, for fuck's sake. The circling knees are much worse than the stationary knees. I gotta find a consistent counter against the circling knees because those can fuck around and track your side steps. The regular planted knees are a lot easier to deal with if the guy's just randomly spamming them. If the guy's been calculated, hopefully you guys like that, then he gets the knees. Cool. But definitely it's a lot easier to sidestep them. And if they throw the elbow, just duck it and fire a body uppercut or some shot to the body afterwards. There we go. Oh, there's a clinch attempt. Clinched me off the reset. Very smart. One thing I definitely gotta pick up on. She's not getting me with that knee now. I'm backing up just when I feel like it's about to go. Let's slow him down a bit. Let's slow him down a bit. One thing heading into this LAC event in Vegas, I'm going to have to get better at my clinch entries. Not just blindly grabbing onto the clinch, but if I have to slip into the clinch. Akin to how Volkanovski also does it too. did a lot. You guys should watch both fights with Holloway. He would do a fantastic job of having these collisions happen when Holloway would try to go forward and step into these 3-4-piece combinations, and he would break off with hooks on the break, and maybe fire off a shot to the body, or he would shift into southpaw and fire off a shifting hook over the top, like akin almost to like pretty much almost just like the TJ Dillashaw signature lunge in this game. And then he would also use that to tie up Max Holloway and then control where his hands are before he decides when he wants to break. Slow this guy down. Now Max in this game the grappling is a big problem. I'm not going to sub this guy, obviously. But the grappling is a great way to slow down a Holloway. And if you can manage to control the clock accordingly and just focus on winning the round as opposed to overthinking about, oh, he has Max, he's going to have mad stamina in rounds 3, 4, 5. Just fuck that shit. Work the body to the best of your ability. Don't stay too long in extended exchanges, and well, be smart like Volkanovski. This guy's content to stay here with 30 seconds left. I ain't gonna force not too much shit. Alright, cool, I'll take that. Take what you can and force the other player to make mistakes. 10 seconds left, we can sit down and chill. I'll say this though, I feel bad for Chang Sung-Jung still. That's got to be a hell of a way to lose your second title fight. I mean, the first one, you can say, yeah, I got injured. Well, Aldo kind of kicked you there and blocked your punch, and the result of that, he was beating you with a broken foot. And he said he had no excuses. And he did not. He did not. He fought fair and square. Ah, there's a knee ball and a circling knee. That range on that got to get cut off, but it's all good. Hear what happens. Yeah, Jung, I feel sucks, man. Just sucks. You're stuck in a generation of greats. Still not leg kick a lot. If he whips that leg kick, I gotta take him down. Throw it out there. There's another leg kick. Yeah, that's his little strategy change up. I see you. Try to discourage me from slipping. I see you. I'm aware of the strats. Don't worry, brother. Alright, that's a bail. That's a bail. You just need that 1% stamina advantage, and it's going to help you a lot. Alright. Can you get back mount? No, you're gonna go up again? Should at least try to roll full guard. Oh, we got that. Oh, bro. No. Oh, and you block. Oh, you made the 3 biggest no-nos in this position. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Alexander Volkanovski has Holloway's back. He's flat him out. He's under the chin. He's under the chin. Ah, he's hurt. He's throwing on vicious ground and pound. Max is gonna go out. He's gonna have to tap here. Can you imagine if this was happening in the 3rd fight? Yeah, this is a wrap. This is one of the strongest chokes in real life, period, from that position. Really? Nah, I don't really care about rank points. But, come on. That was fair and square, brother. You can't. Look at the shame. Look at the shame. Come on, brother. It's not like it was the busted one from back sitting. That one's a pretty hard one to get. Let's go move on to another one. The pain. I always hate fighting other Aldos. Whenever I run into another Aldo, they don't fight the way I expect a good Aldo player to fight. They fight with Aldo like they're trying to use like Connor, or they're trying to fight with somebody else. It's a weird thing that I notice. Like, already, or this shit. I have done nothing for you to put yourself up against the cage. Now you're using Aldo like Tyron Woodley. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's some WEC Aldo stuff. But, yeah, your stamina's getting it's a 5-round fight, and you've thrown about 3-4-piece chains with Aldo, and he has 93 cardio right now in rounds 1 and 2. Yeah, we're gonna take this real slow. It's gonna be slow cooking. And if you guys don't see what I mean by that, he's throwing out these 3-piece combos, and he's also showing me all his big entries, and his entries are just 2 strikes into planting, getting in range, and then throwing in a 2 or 3. So I don't care what the hell the strike is, if it's a jab or straight, whatever. I just refer to them as straight or round strikes. And if they're gonna go kicks, most kicks are generally round strikes, where the leg kicks are. And then the other ones are like obliques and teeps and straight, whatever. You know what I mean. Just gonna play relax. Just play relax. It's gonna be a nice little game of cat and mouse. There we go. You get the quality shots. Oh, you didn't like that. You didn't like that. He's getting slowed down now. Getting slowed down now. Still throwing the same thing right back. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I don't know if I like this. That man's a general. Fights at his worst when he's fighting like a madman. Or rushing into strikes and game unfortunately flatlined. Under 2 minutes to go here in round 1. Ain't his style. A couple feints, keep him honest. Oof. You see how I'm sneaking in that body kick? Cool, I rocked him hard, caught him in the entry, intercepted him. He ran right into that. Sneaking that body kick right after he throws a striker, though. I'm surprised he was able to hop out of there, but Aldo has good footwork, so that's okay. Alright, we're drawing him in, drawing him in. Whew, another body kick. You see the reaction. Look how he backs up after he gets hit with a body kick. Another body tip. He's backing up again. He's not liking this, yo. The great Volkanovski sees all. A lot of whiffs for me, buddy. A lot of whiffs. I guarantee you, if I could see his HUD, his stamina's already like at 65% or 70. Ooh. Big 1-2 whiff. He breathing heavy. He is breathing heavy. Dominating the position. Dominate position. Oh, what the hell was that? That is not a good round for this Aldo. That's not a good round. So, a lot of he's trying to force interceptions with his entry is what I'm seeing. And this is a lot of things that people do with guys who leg kick. Whereas I'm using his own tendency against him. And that's a lot of what Volkanovski does. He will force his guys' own tendencies against him. It's like Jung's tendency to use the dipping jab as a means to bait his opponent to fall into like the slip counter uppercut. Volkanovski was playing off of that counter reaction, and then just overwhelming Jung with his own offense. I'm never too comfortable kicking all those up because of the steel check spurt, but body kicking, Volkanovski did a good job body kicking Aldo in their fight. He also did a lot of clinch hugging, but he did what he had to do. Oh, yeah, you can't go forward, buddy. I can spot one of those dudes a mile away. You hang back, trying to get me to fall into your strikes, but when it comes to going forward, you don't got it. Just hang back. You keep sneaking in this lead body kick. Sure. Oof, that body kick hurt. I can tell it hurt. How good that feels to get kicked like that. He's gonna keep circling away. He's gonna put himself against the cage. He's gonna put himself against the cage. Oh, fuck that one up. Oof. Brother, your stamina. At some point, you gotta respect yourself a little bit more. Ah, fuck! I held back too hard. Oh, he's getting desperate. That was the 1-2 head kick of desperation.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target.
Pressure and pressure. Gotta go follow up with the one. Oof. Body or not? Very comfortable fighting off this back DC. Now looks like he's trying to escape. That was a horrible decision by you. Oh boy, that is a double horrible decision by you. Could finish him on the feet. Although I would like to finish him here. Can I? I think I'm getting close. It's insane that Aldo ruled the featherweight division for as long as he did. Now that he's proving himself to be a very legitimate bantamweight, huh? Oh, this guy's not comfortable from the side. Up, good front kick. Ooh, that weird angled switch kick. I gotta lab that. Oh, he's doing these angled body strikes now. Okay, it's weird. I'm not gonna have any of that shit though. Alright. Legs. If you see the strike total of Volkanovski versus Aldo, a lot of it is clinch leg strikes. I wish we could, you know, have Aldo on their back. Oh, come. What? It didn't let me jump. It's cool. That's cool. Nice. Try to get fancy. Almost made me pay for it. So let's get fancy with it. Let's get fancy. Oh, you pulled it the wrong time. Oof. And just like that, Slither snatching this fight should be done. It's what? Oh, time's up. Wow. This man just needs to get his 5 stars in his stat buffs already. Especially in the power department. I think his power's like at 92 or 93. He should at least match Aldo in featherweight. But yeah, I just think Volkanovski. How they have Max Holloway as the only 5-star in the featherweight division is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. One thing that would be crazy, I would love to see. Imagine if Conor could make featherweight and we see them 2 fight. That'd be great. I think we can only see it in lightweight though. This guy's done. He is so done. He's still doing the exact same things that got him in trouble in the first place. And every single time he's hanging back is to recover stamina. Now he's resorting to these weird circling strikes. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. Yeah. R.I.P. Aldo. Well, that's going to be that for the Alexander Volkanovski showcase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Surprised by that quick fight I had a little bit earlier. That guy, very interesting guy there. But let me know what your thoughts were on Alexander Volkanovski's performance against Shang Tsung Jung. Who's going to be next with it? Is it going to be a trilogy against Max Holloway? I guess that's the only fight it can really make, right? Like, who else is going to fight him? What's going to be next for Shang Tsung Jung? Should he fight Edson Barboza? Should we see Calvin Kattar versus Brown Ortega? There's so many matchups that we can see in the featherweight division. But on that note, I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Like I said, I love all your support, and we're a few steps closer to Vegas. Thank you all. Round 17, I'm out of here.